Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna look at some make-ahead vegan breakfast ideas. Let's jump right into it. Starting out with a creamy lemon and poppy seed overnight oatmeal. The main ingredient is obviously gonna be oats. Use the finest, smallest cut oats that you can find. To that we're gonna add some poppy seeds, a tablespoon of chia seeds. I also added a teaspoon of hemp seed powder, but that is optional. To a different bowl, I added the wet ingredients, and I used some oat milk, some vegan soy yogurt, and the zest of half a lemon, also a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. This is where you can add your sweetener. I went for some maple syrup. Combine the wet and the dry ingredients. And now you can just cover that up and put that into the fridge overnight, or you can transfer everything to a glass jar to make it look extra fancy, and yeah, that's what I did. And this is what the oatmeal is gonna look like after 8 hours of being in the fridge. You can immediately dig in or top it off with some fruit or whatever you like. I went for a few more tablespoons of vegan yogurt, a teaspoon of almond butter, and some frozen raspberries. I love this recipe. It kind of reminds me a bit of a lemon cake, and yeah. For this second recipe, we're gonna do some baking. These are some chocolate and cherry breakfast muffins. I love cherry and chocolate anything, so this is one of my favorite things. To keep up with the breakfast theme, we're gonna start by making some oat flour. Just put some oats to your food processor and ground them up until fine and powdery. And to a big bowl, you're going to add in all of your dry ingredients. Starting with the oat flour, of course, then adding some spelt flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt, which is gonna enhance the chocolate flavor, some unsweetened cacao powder, and some raw sugar. You could substitute that with coconut sugar or date sugar if you have that at home. And for the wet ingredients, we're gonna use some non-dairy milk, mix in some flax seeds, and some vegan yogurt, also a 1/4 of a cup of melted vegan butter or melted coconut oil. At this point, also add in your vanilla, which I forgot. So yeah, now combine the two components until you have a nice smooth muffin batter. And for the cherry part, we're gonna be using some frozen cherries. If you like, you can add in some extra nuts or chocolate chips. Take a muffin tin and either line it with muffin liners or grease it with some more coconut oil or vegan butter, just so that you can get them out in the end. Now this recipe makes enough for 12 muffins. So divide the batter evenly. It's like 2 heaping tablespoons of batter, something like that. If you like, you can top it off with some chocolate chips. I added that to a few of the muffins, and then those go into the oven for 20 to 23 minutes. If you're wondering, that day for breakfast I had one of these muffins plus a bit of almond soy yogurt with some seeds granola and some defrosted cherries. Okay, moving on to the last one, which is a fresh berry and chia smoothie. It's such a simple smoothie recipe, but it's also really good. So, you'll need about a cup of frozen berries. I went for a mix of raspberries and strawberries. Add in 1 orange, peeled and without the pits. Pits and blenders are not a good combination. As for the liquid, add in some apple juice. The cold pressed stuff is the best. I didn't have any. Blend it up until smooth. I also added in a splash of oat milk in the end, which I didn't film. Pour the smoothie into your jar. And then the last step would be to add in 1.5 tablespoons of chia seeds. Pop the lid on, give it a good shake, and that goes now into the oven, not into the oven, definitely not into the oven, into the fridge for a few more hours. In the mornings, you'll notice that the chia seeds got kind of jelly, and it just has a different texture and consistency to your usual smoothie. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what videos you want to see next. Also, if you are gonna recreate any of these recipes, then take a photo, send it to me on Instagram, or post a photo on Insta and tag me in it. I always love to see your guys' recreations. That always makes my day. So yeah, I want to see what you're making. Thank you so much for watching and for all the support, and I'll see you soon. Bye!